Stream elements. KBfibers is now live streaming makers crafting crocheting another couch caddy.
Hello everybody. There we are. Hello and welcome. Welcome to KBfibers, where all this insanity happens. Because, sometimes you just feel like you're crazy. I don't know. I was out in the woods this morning. Saw two really large sized doe. But naturally, they were too far away to shoot. So, I'm thinking tomorrow if I go out, I'm going to sit in a different spot, a little closer to where I've been seeing them travel. So maybe I could get a shot off tomorrow. That would be nice. But that's all I've seen. I heard them when I first got there.
Hello there.
DRGN. Hello. How are you? You coming up? Say hi. Come on. Abby's early at bothering me, but we'll see. We gotta... Oops, there's a Pokemon. Here, sit there. Off the keyboard. Thank you. We'll get that out of your butt. Thank you. We'll just throw a quick poke catch out there. I don't know. Oh no. Hi Tara. Good afternoon. I did not catch it. That's fine. Did it count as a miss though? Yes it did. Hello. Oh my gosh. It was cold this morning. Oh my gosh, it was cold. I put two layers. I think I just went two layers. Yeah, 2 layers. So I had a nice warm pair of pants on, and then I put my bibs over that. Yeah, that's what I did. And then the bibs zip up and snap at the bottom. Because the bibs are nice and warm. I do like that set of bibs.
Hi, I finally figured out how to work this thing.
Hi, Robin. Robing with Rover. Hello. Welcome in. I'm glad you figured it out. Twitch is so much fun. You have emotes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, not from lack of trying. Sorry, I have to wear earbuds and the cat's tail just keeps catching it. So I'll hang it on the camera so she can quit. She's being a mama's girl for whatever reason. I don't know. Because I'm in here talking to myself. She's like, weirdo, what are you doing? I come sits on your lap, then I'd be a pest. Huh. Yep, that's what you're doing. So I did get this finished up. I didn't finish it last night, but I finished it this morning. But I did make myself the liver and onions for dinner last night. It was so yummy. And there's enough left over for dinner today. So it's probably what I will do today. So I got that one done. 14, 17, 18. This puts me at 19. This one here is the 20th. I have somebody that made one. So I have 21. If I could get this one done. So then I'll just need 2 more after this one. So I'm feeling a little better. I'm still feeling the crunch to get them done. But I really want to work on 0. So I kind of tossed in my head. Do I work the couch caddy and get them done and over with? Or do I make 0? Yeah. What's you doing? What do you think you're doing? Are you comfy? Miss Kitty. Yes, you need to move. Thank you very much. Keep going. Yep, you got a snacky right there. Good girl. Yeah, you got a snacky there. Did you need more snacky? The snacky's almost gone. Is that good? It's almost all gone. And you don't like the one in the living room because I mixed your regular food in with it. Okay, so I started working with another leftover cake. This is just leftover yarns all knotted together. Here's a knot right here. It's just all knotted together, made into a 1-pound cake. That's what I've been using for these couch caddies, because why not use up the leftovers, right? That's one of those yarn cozies that I made. So on this side, I'm marking every 10. So I don't have to go back and keep counting my rows. I can just keep crocheting and not have to count as much. Still have to count, but just not as high. Because I feel like being lazy that way. Or just using what I have. I mean, I could have used these markers, but I end up needing the pins anyway, so I'm just going to use those. I have them pinned on my shirt. So my hunting clothes is ready to go. I debated on going back out hunting for this afternoon into the evening. But the wind kind of picked up, so I'm like, I better not. I better not. So I think I am home for the evening, and I might as well stream. At about 4:45, I will need to head out to the hens, so I will mute my mic and head out there and get them taken care of. So what are you up to today, Robin? It's good to see you making it into Twitch. Did you make it into Discord too, or just Twitch? Gotta ask all the questions. I don't know why. Just gotta ask. It's good to see you making it over here, though. Oh, I should have done some advertisement. Some announcing. Let other people know that I'm live. Even though it's normal. about 1:30 Eastern time till about 5:30 is usually what I do. Then I need to go get myself fed and all.
I just figured out how to do a color work project on my knitting machine.
Oh, nice. I don't have a knitting machine. I'd rather just knit. Just knitting works fine for me. Copy this. Oh, somebody posted in Discord, so I might have something to share there. Take a look at that. I'm going to places to... Ah! What's that? Amtrak's sliding in, catching first underneath y'all. Way to go. Yeah, I can knit. Probably not quite as fast as cranking a machine, but it takes the joy away from me if I if I do that. Tara coming in second. Congrats. I am using a size H. It is a Susan Bates 5mm US 8H 5mm is what the hook I'm using. Some of the colors getting worn off. This is probably the third size H hook that I've wore out. I have another one that has the color worn off of it as well. Yeah, I use that one a lot. So I'm gonna do some pretty shameless advertising. And now I'm gonna copy what I typed there, and I'm gonna go other places and paste it. Okay, here's Twitch, paste it there. I can now go into Moco Loco. Discussions, voice, gamers, art and makers. Announcement. This counts as a maker, right? Oh, I cannot post there. Oh. Let's chat. Okay, community announcement. That's where I put it. Got it. Nailed it. Gotta read carefully. Creation Nation. Favorite art stream. Yep, there we go. Let's post it there. There you go. Some shameless advertising. Sometimes I hate putting myself out there like that because I am a bit of a shy person. So doing this kind of thing, I don't know. I try not to think about it. Hey, our mail's here. Mail call. I believe it's just junk mail today. I'm not too worried about it. It's not like the time-sensitive stuff that I needed to go out on Friday. But the mail didn't come Friday. It didn't come Saturday. It didn't go out until Monday. So I'm just like, problem? I let them know it was going to come late because the mail person hadn't been here for 3 days. And they're like, oh my. I said, normally they just take 1 day off for the holiday and not 3. Sunday I got, because they don't deliver on Sunday unless I have a massive amount of packages, is the only time they deliver Amazon packages on Sunday. Anyway. Craziness. Bunch of craziness. But I let the company know when they're like, oh, it's fine. They usually give you a couple day leeway. I said, well, it's been like 3 days and not 2. They're like, oh, it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. I hope so. I'm kind of somewhat following a pattern. I say somewhat very lightly. Because I'm only kind of following it. If you do exclamation point pattern, that's the pattern I'm somewhat following. They did half double crochets. I'm doing double crochets. I went down a hook size so my stitches were tighter, so like a pencil or something like that wouldn't fall through the stitches. That was the point of it. I do have these kind of hooks. They're just not my favorite to use. They hurt my hands. These work just fine. It's no different than holding a knife. Or a piece of silverware. Using a fork or a spoon. I forget that a lot of places in Michigan shut down today because it's opening day of hunting season. Hubby is out there with his dad.
DRGN Lunatic. I do single stitch crochet. What stitch do you like using best?
You know, I'll just do whatever the pattern says to do. Or I create my own. I don't really have a favorite. I just like to do, and I like to see progress being made. This is a project I started no, not this morning. Well, yeah. I started it this afternoon. Because I went out on the hunt. I left the house at about 6, a little after 6 I left. I was in my stand by 6:30. I'm seeing the deer, I'm just not seeing them close enough to be able to shoot them with the bow. You know, I want to let that arrow fly so bad. Let the arrow fly. Trying to remember what I used this yarn for before.
Pokemon community game.
I don't remember.
A wild munchlax appears. Catch it using poke catch.
I don't remember if it was a sweater or a bag. One of those. It's kind of gray with different colors running through it.
Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers munchlax registered in Pokédex.
There you go.
KBfibers.
I'm going to try to use some repeat balls. Not that I need 5 more repeated Pokemon, but it could count. It could count as something. Yeah, it counts as a miscatch is what it counted as. At least the game is working today. Let's give credit where credit is due. Thank you, Pokemon community game, for working today. It seems like every time the makers of the game reset it on early Monday mornings, they give you different missions every week. And every time they do a reset, it doesn't play right. It's like it didn't reset in my stream. So I don't know if there's a way for me to reset it every time or what I need to do exactly. Because it's not automatically resetting in my stream. Oh, and I got a surprise today. I got paid. I got paid today. That was kind of nice. I'm like, whoa, wait, what happened? There's more here than there should be. Okay, this is nice. I was gonna say the original pattern of this uses the 9 hook, the 5.5 millimeter eye, whatever. If you go by letters or numbers, that's what the recommended is. But they also used worsted weight. I'm using worsted weight, and they also did the half double crochet as opposed to the double crochet. I chose to do the double crochet because it's a taller stitch and I just want to get them done. When you have to make 23 of something, you know, you just want to get it done. Actually 22. Somebody else has one made. It's fantastic. So I'll have 2 more to do after this one. Come on. Doesn't want to come off the cake nice. So maybe if we move the cake here. I'm taking from the outside of the cake and not the inside of the cake. Which for me usually is easier. I can usually set it on a plate or in a bowl or whatever between my feet and at my chair. Then it comes off the cake just fine. But sitting here, I really didn't want the cake on the floor because Abby will come in here and try to chew on it. Because I know her. Yeah, speak of the devil. Did you hear your name? Yes, you heard your name. What's you doing? Yes, Miss Henry Nessus. You was already in here, baby. Did you find your snackies? Yeah. And I also added 2 more stitches. So instead of going... Well, I added 2 more chains because I'm doing 1 more stitch technically than what they did in the sample. Abby, stop. Stop. You're fine. You're fine. Just relax. I'm talking to people. She's like, are you sure? I'm not so sure. Are you coming back up here then? Huh? And this is accomplishing what? Miss Kitty. That looks like it's all the hens too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be one over there. Come on, Miss Abby, I can't crochet with you here, because look. Your head's in my way, your butt's in my way. I'm going to have to flip it over pretty soon. I want to get these done so I can move on to the other things. You know, like Zero. We got to do Zero yet from the Nightmare Before Christmas book. As well as the hill wall hanging thing. I want to do that too. I know, you just gotta be in the way. Because you think you're gonna get all kinds of pets. Because I'm sitting here. Yeah. You're lucky you're cute, and you're lucky you purr so pretty. Yep. Spoiled brat. So this is 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Sorry, I need to flip it. I told you that was going to happen. You cannot... Excuse me. Anybody have pets or kids that do this too? Okay, so this is the 30th row. Take a clip around that stitch there so it stays on. Henri says,
DRGN lunatic. My service dog does this.
Does he? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I said he. I don't know if it's a he or she. I don't know. I was only out in the woods for like 3 hours. She can't be super clingy. I mean, I left there at 9:30.
DRGN lunatic. She just loves my blankets.
Oh, this one just loves to be in my way. If I'm in the kitchen, she constantly meows at me.
She has the size of a cat.
Oh, she... Mine is just all in your face all the time. See if we can hide that knot a little bit within the stitch. Come on, get in there. It may or may not stay in there. She made my arm hurt yesterday. Right up here near the shoulder. Trying to crochet around her. I mean, this isn't the easiest task. Yeah, that wind picked up. Not good for an arrow. Okay. You're lucky to see me today. I almost was going to go back out in the woods for the evening hunt, but it's too windy. It got too windy. Temperature's decent. It's just too windy. What is this? Return my text when you get this. I have to ask a favor. Yeah, right. It's a 913 number. It's spam. You don't have anything to ask me. I have nothing. I have no answer for you. It's a lie. I highly doubt my priest would be sending me a text message to ask me a favor. He would just call me. He really wanted something he would call. He would not text. And actually, he would have the office do it, not himself. Hi. You like it under there? Is that warm? It's getting cozy? Is it cozy? She's like, as long as I get pets. Good. So is hubby there? Oh, she's gonna be down there. I don't want this in my face. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. These are pretty simple and easy to make. They're just all, I'm just doing all double crochet. I wanted to go faster than half double crochet in an eye hook, so I went down a hook size just so I still get that nice dense fabric for a couch kitty. I think it's going to be fine. That knot didn't hide very well there, did it? If I could get the knot to stay on the inside of the stitch, it'd be fine. As I believe this will be the front side. At least I could do is try to push it to the back. Quite some years ago, I think like 2009, I want to say. I did a crochet competition for the fastest crocheter. What they had you do is start with a stitch count of 10. So you would do your chain and you would half double across.
A wild larvitar appears. Catch it using poke catch winners revealed in 90s.
Oops, yep. Sorry, Abby, I need the... Excuse me. Oh, gosh.
Hand tracks.
Poke check.
Poke check.
I got
Pokemon
it.
community game.
Okay.
Hamtrax larvitar registered in Pokédex.
Poke catch.
KBfibers.
Repeat
Poke
ball.
check. Pokemon
I'm
community
trying to
game.
use up these repeat balls.
KBfibers larvitar registered in Pokédex. Hamtrax. Poke catch.
Oh, they just went back out.
KBfibers.
Okay, I see.
Poke catch repeat ball. Tammin 0724.
Had a really nice for me out by the old parking area. He'll be in it tomorrow. Oh man, I should have gone. I wish I went. You know. We need to share,
Pokemon
Abby.
community game. Larvitar has been caught by
Yay!
0724 KBfibers ham tracks.
I was actually hoping it was going to be another miss. I need 6 more misses. But it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I need to do a trade. That's right. I need to get my trades in. I gotta remember. Let's see. Well, I know I have 2 Lavitars. I have 2 of these from yesterday, so we'll trade this. The Ecta whatever. Oh, now I have a second skunk tank. Okay, that's okay. It shall be fine. So many doubles. I think I'm just gonna sell this one. Because I have 4 more repeat balls yet. Oh, I have 2 Clefairies. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'll save that one to do a trade later in about 4 hours. Is it 3 hours or 4 hours? I forget. Goodness. Oh. Have 2 of these. Yep, 3 hours. Have to wait 3 hours. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. I guess they went back out. Crossbow range where I lost sight of it. Oh my gosh. Considering my father-in-law has already claimed 3 deer out of there. My brother-in-law claimed a deer out of there. Moved his nest because he was open to the skyline. Too easy to see. Oops, I need to get into this final stitch here on the end. Put my clip back in. And turn. I know, you're just kind of taking up half of Mama's lamp here. Oh, sweet girl. Silly one. Look, you have 3 snakies down here that you didn't. Oh, well, 3 3/4. Do you want those? Do you want those? Spoiled one. Spoiled Abby. Oh, goodness, goodness. Okay, that make you thirsty now? What? Okay. I'll throw out your scrap piece, your crumb. Eating crumbs. I need to find my watch bands. Found them once before. I noticed this one here. This part holding it down. Redeem hydrate. Okay. Actually has a little bit of a tear on it. Probably because when I crochet and stuff, it catches this flap. And you hear it doing that. But if I move it down too far, then it just slides right off the end. So, I don't know. The liver was excellent. There's so much of it that there's enough for leftovers today. So I'm looking forward to having more tonight. So I am drinking a strawberry banana body armor. Not my favorite flavor. I really like the blackout berry. The blue raspberry isn't bad. Oh gosh. Man, I'm like, am I really that weak I can't open a bottle? I know my arm's tired from holding the crossbow. It gets heavy after a while. But I did layer up. I never really got cold, and I didn't open any of my warmers. So I have a set of toe warmers, a body warmer, and hand warmers. I didn't open any of the packages. They were still in my pocket. Oh my gosh. I think I strained my right calf muscle though. Sitting in the stand sideways. I kept hearing grunting. So I'm like, they're over there on the other side of that brush. What do I do? I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit here quietly. And of course, the squirrels make more noise than a deer makes. The squirrels are just annoying.
Like a few weeks ago, I hurt my foot walking to the washing machine. I'm old.
Oh my gosh, Flutie. Did you all finish that puzzle yesterday? I didn't even look. To be honest, I didn't even look. Oh, I have not looked at my thing either. My Poke Daily. Let me click on the puzzle, see if y'all finished it.
Oh no, I had to do kiddos stuff like making sure they wash themselves and stuff.
Oh, okay, so puzzle's not done. But it looks like it's coming along nicely. Quite a bit of it's done. You'll have it done today. Yeah, you'll all get it done today. It's, do I need to pin it? Or it's in Discord too if you need it. We work on a jigsaw puzzle. We've been kind of inspired to do jigsaw puzzles. And it's all knit or crocheted pieces that I've done and I've taken pictures of. The puzzle they're working on right now is a piece I did for Dana. It was a vintage pattern that she had a hard time understanding how to do it. So not only did I rewrite the pattern, I also made the piece, and each square of the piece I did in a different color. And I also did a video tutorial for it, the vintage pattern. Didn't really have a name to the pattern. You know how they are. I love the vintage patterns. They're so great. I like them a lot. Okay, so this is row 33. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do I need to pin the puzzle here in chat? Did you want me to do that? I will do it if you want me to. to say the words. I have to sneeze. I do even have a tissue. I have a tissue. And it's gone. I don't know. The sneeze come and go. No answer? Oh, it looks like Roaming with Rover left. Popped in to say hi and left. That's alright. That's how it goes some days. I know there's some people that just come and lurk and don't say anything at all. And that's fine too. I understand. It is Wednesday. So, you know, middle of the week. I stream during the day. Going into early evening. Because that's what works best for our schedule. Minus this week. I could stream at any time. Except for this evening. I have a Crochet Guild meeting this evening. Train going by. As well as sirens. Here's some sirens. There was a bad school bus incident in Columbus, Ohio yesterday. Shut down the highway until this morning because there were fatalities. Semi ran into the back of a school bus. So there are some children on the bus that passed away. Many of them have been injured and are at Children's Hospital. It's very, very sad. Very sad indeed. Frickster, hello. Coming in with a hey. That's one of my favorite hats to wear too, by the way. I like that hat. I seem to like the fingering weight hats more than the worsted weight hats. I don't know. I'm not sure why that is, but it's a thing with me, I guess. I do have a double knit hat that I did for myself for hunting. I've not worn it yet this year because it's double knit and it's worsted weight and it's too warm for a while. It's too warm yet. I did have 29 degrees out this morning when I went hunting, but I was double layered. I was comfortable. I wore more of my pack boot than my regular hunting, hiking kind of boot. So I wore more of my winter boot than my regular boots because I wore thicker socks. Whoa! A Meowsic. Do I have one of those? Check. Oh. Helps if you actually spell it correctly, right? No, I don't have one. Oh. Poke catch. Let's do an Ultra Ball.
KBfibers Meowstick registered in Pokédex.
I don't have this one, Flooney.
Pokemon community game.
How do I not have a Meowstick?
Taman0724.
It's so cute. Want yours? No. I have one now. Thank you, though. I just caught one with the Ultra Ball. Thank you. I hope everybody gets one.
I have two now.
You have two now. They're cute. They're psychic, so it is a monotype. So if you still need to catch your monotypes, there you go. I'm done with monotypes. And I'm done with Ultra Balls. But I still have a bunch of Ultra Balls. I need 3 more Wonder Trades.
Pokemon community game. Meowstic has been caught by KBfibers.
Oh.
Nabs Chan.
I'm sorry, Nabs.
Catch.
Aw, boo. I wish we could gift them to people. And I need 6 more miscatches. I'm not going to worry about the stadium battles because I'm horrible at the battles. I don't understand. I can't get all the Pokemon in my head. So when I'm battling against something, I don't know what defeats what. Oh, sweet. The one I got is kind of a teal color. Has the teal on top of the head. Level 13 though.
Floony Floyd. You don't have to win the battle, I think you just need to take part.
Yeah, well. If I'm gonna battle, I want to win. And I don't know enough about them to, I don't have enough, well, I sold off all my potions and stuff to fix them too, if I battle. I have to change my battle plan. Floony
Floyd. They got rid of potions, they no longer get hurt in battle.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Abby, oh my gosh. What, baby? What? Oh goodness, sweet pea. What's the matter now? Let's see. So that is... Oh, take a chill pill. That one's horrible at attack, so I don't want that one. Well, stop. Remove from team. Info. That one's okay. Horrible at attack. Okay, remove from team. I'm looking for good attack. Back. And this one here is only a level 1. Let's remove that from team. So I need to go here and pick team members. That's horrible at attack. Back.
Floony Floyd. Level doesn't team matter, their level get evened out for the battles.
Yeah, I understand that, but if it's horrible and bad at attack, I don't want it in my battle team. I'm looking at attack and defense. If either one of those say bad or horrible, it's not going on my team. Is that bad? Average attack, fantastic defense. Okay, well, I guess that passes. You can go on my team. Fantastic at attack, horrible at defense. Not on my team.
The stats matter less than the type of the moves and the Pokemon's Evo stage.
Oh. Well, if it's not good at attacking, it's not going to do good in a battle, right? The type of move. So how do I... Oh, gosh. type of moves. So what type of moves do you want? I mean, this is why I'm horrible at this game.
A fully evolved Pokemon with horrible stats will be stronger than a base evo Pokemon with good stats.
Okay, so then what's the point of the stats? Never mind. I just won't do them. Forget it. That sounds completely backwards to me. That's just not right.
The stats are important for competitive battling, like if you are trying to get on the leaderboard.
Okay. I don't care about the leaderboard. I just want to win battles. I've only won one battle, and that was guided by you. Otherwise, forget it. I lose otherwise because I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. If the stats don't make a difference, then what's the... It's all backwards to me.
For the stadium battles against the computer, the stats don't really matter, especially if you go for easy battles.
Well, the easy ones are the only ones I would do because I don't know nothing about them. Obviously, I don't know how to do the battles correctly. And it's knowing what you're battling up against, too, and what you use. So, there's that. And you can only change out what you have in your collection to change. It's not like you can remove one and add another. It's confusing.
You're telling me there is a strategy to battles. I just picked the move that sounds fun. Hand tracks. I've only done 2 battles.
Oh my gosh. I'm clueless with the battles. Obviously. And that's why. I was only putting them in my thing if they were good at...
There is a lot of strategy for battles, LOL.
Yeah, that's just it. I could strategize all I want and I would still lose. Because I look at the stats. If it's horrible at attack, I don't put it in my deck. If it can't attack or have good defense, there's no point in it.
Taman0724. Well, that might explain why I'm not very good at it.
I'm not good at it either, Tara. Because I don't, I look at the stats and apparently the stats don't matter. I don't know. Okay, so this one's got Crush Claw, Boomerang, Bone Meringue, Rock Tomb, and Flame Wheel. Okay. Bone Club, Leaf Tornado, Grass Knot, Toxic. But yet, bad at attack and horrible defense. I don't know. Average attack, average defense. Confide, Scorching Sands, Glaciate. I think that's hard to read. White over gray is hard to read. And pursuit. I don't know.
73. Good evening.
Good evening, Solar Hawk. I'm just trying to figure out these battles for the Pokemon. I need to do, what, 6 stadium battles? It just says to play the battles. And I don't even know what this coin is good for. Reward for joining PCG tournament. This token can be spent on various rare items and Pokemon in the battle coin shop or kept as a reminiscing. That's okay. I guess it don't matter. I don't need the coin anyway. Incoming ad break. Ad break coming up in a minute. Prepare thyself. I'm just gonna get back to crocheting. I need to get these done. There's 2 more after this one. I will be talking to the team this evening too, so.
For stadium battles you want have fully evolved Pokemon with a variety of types. Each Pokemon you use should have at least one damaging move of its own typing that is called a stab move. Example, Venusaur is a fully evolved grass and poison type. You would want it to ideally have a damaging poison and a damaging grass move.
Okay.
Solar Hawk 73. Chatbot short circuit. Solar Hawk 73.
Did it?
Busts. Taman 0724. I'm just going to stick with picking cool moves, lol.
Yeah, but when you have over 300 Pokemon, how do you pick which ones to battle with? I have 346. There are a couple duplicates in there, which I am waiting to trade off.
Taman 0724. LOL, I just picked the ones that I remember as a kid.
It wasn't around when I was a kid. Some of you might be in ads. We'll wait it out. It's ad time. This one looks like it would be a nasty.
That is a different type than the Pokemon. For our example, a water type move would be perfect. That is called a coverage move, and the last move should be a support move, meaning a move that changed battle's stats or heal and can cause status afflictions. Pokemon community game.
Oh.
Wild Yummisk appears. Catch it using Poke Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
I have no clue, Flooney. That looks German to me.
Poke check. Pokemon community game. Fluna Yummisk registered in Pokédex. KBfibers. Poke check. Nabs Chan. Poke catch. Pokemon community game. KBfibers Yummisk registered in Pokédex. Floony Flood. Poke catch. Taman 0724. Poke catch netball. KBfibers. Poke catch ultra ball.
That's another miss. 11 of 16. Which is sad to me because I don't have that one. It is fine. It'll come back around sooner or later. Oh, I'm gonna fix that. Hopefully Abby went to lay down to take a nap.
Pokemon community game. Yumisk has been caught by Flunaflun Nabs Chan.
Congrats. Nice work. Not that you really have to do much to catch them. It's not like you're physically throwing the ball, but...
Floony Flun. As someone who battled Pokemon before, I was able to read it is second nature for me to look at the mons, know their type, and see if the moves are good or bad.
See, I wouldn't know.
I want the Mrs. Man.
I need 5 more. A bit of acid reflux going on right now. Ugh. From what? Bengals versus Ravens tomorrow for Thursday night football. Two, 4, 5. So this is 6. Mess that one up. I wouldn't think strawberry banana would be acidic. Well, they do put citric acid in it. Never mind. It's pretty acidic. That's probably why. We'll go to the water.
Floony Flood. Gotta go grab the kiddo.
Yep. It's Wednesday. Bum 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 bum. This would make good wheelchair bags too if you had like strings to tie onto the wheelchair.
I have a mammo swine on my battle team that knows a nice and a ground move, and that thing is worth its weight in gold.
You have a mammo swine? I don't even know if I have a mammo swine. Name. Scroll, 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 scroll. No mammal swine. I go from a mareep to a metatoot. Toot. Toot. Meditate. Ooh, this is a pretty blue. It's nice and soft. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tomorrow. I'll probably finish up the liver and onions tonight. I guess that's a tomorrow problem, right?
Solar Hawk 73. So how have you been today?
Alright, I guess. It was pretty cold this morning, but I layered up when I was out in the woods. My hands never got cold, even though I didn't wear gloves. I was only out there for about 3 hours too. Then I did some grocery shopping and last little bit of stuff. Hubby wanted mashed potatoes to go with our turkey dinner. Debating on when I need to take the turkey out for that. Thinking about I don't know. Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. I don't know how long it's going to take to thaw in the fridge.
Pokemon community game. A wild Excelbor appears. Catch it using Poke Catch winners revealed in 90s.
I've seen this one before, but I don't remember if I caught it.
Oh, mash nice.
Yeah, we're going to do mashed potatoes with the cranberry.
KBfibers.
Oh, I do have it.
Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers Excelbor registered in
Let's
Pokemon.
throw out another repeat ball. Try to use them up.
Poke catch repeat
Hopefully
ball.
it's a miss.
Taman 0724. Poke catch repeat ball.
Oh, have you caught it before too? If you've caught that before and used a repeat ball, then you got a 75% catch rate. I'm hoping I'm not in that category.
73. There's a 20-second delay on THS.
Oh, probably.
Taman
That's the minimum one. I did too. That's the minimum. I tried to have 0 delay, but it's not possible to have 0 delay. I would like to be no delay.
Pokemon
Or only, a couple seconds, not...
by Taman 0724.
Oh, you did cut. I had a miss. That's fine. I needed the miss. I looked at my thing wrong. Congrats.
Solar Hawk 73. So I'm seeing you in the past. Solar Hawk 73.
Only by seconds, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I wish there wasn't a delay at all, but there's probably thousands of people streaming right now, if not millions. Who knows? I don't know how many people stream in a day. Or what time of day. There are usually several.
Solar Hawk 73. That is true, LOL.
Yup. Makes it hard on the server, so it causes a little bit of a delay. I guess that's better than not having it at all, I would say. 8, 9. Maybe I should have grabbed a ginger beer instead of the body armor. I just figured the body armor would help replenish my body with stuff from being out in the woods and hiking for, I don't know. Uh, 15,000 steps. Up and down my stand. After a couple hours, I seem to get impatient. I don't know why. Get tired. Playing in the mud is just now starting stream. Got the notification because I follow her. And I know out of this blue, I crocheted a top out of it using different crochet stitches. Okay. This row is back loop only. Take my last clip. Oh, nope. Next row is black loop only. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep, next one is back loop only. Not this one, the next one. Aw. It's your service dog. Aw. Looks like a face of a poodle, maybe? Aw, look all curled up in the blinky. So cute. Thank you for sharing your pets with us. Thank you. It's cute.
DRGN Lunatic. She has a schnoodle.
Oh, a schnoodle. Okay, nice. It looked like it had poodle in it. A little poodle in her. Very nice. Thank you so much for sharing. Ugh. Good grief. I could take a nap. Too much fresh air this morning, I guess. It was nice to sit in the woods, but I tell you what, them squirrels, they're noisy.
DRGN Lunatic.
You hear them and it's
She will
like,
be 5 in March.
aw, she's a cutie. I bet she services you well. Mia's all snuggled up on the couch.
DRGN Lunatic. She alerts me when I'm close to fainting or will go get help
Oh.
when I do faint.
Aw. That sounds like a rough problem to have. Do you know what causes the fainting? Just curious.
DRGN Lunatic. Yay, Pott's disease.
Oh. I see. Well, I'm glad you have her and she helps you. That's awesome. Okay, this row is the back loop only. Look, I have something in the edge of this eye.
DRGN Lunatic. I have too many health issues, lol.
Aw. I have a niece that has Angelman's disease. It's rough. She's gotten to know sign language because she doesn't talk much.
DRGN Lunatic. My friends make a joke that I won the lottery for amount of diseases, ha 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 ha.
Oh my goodness. Doesn't sound very good to me.
Pokemon community game. A wild Simipour appears, catch it.
Aww.
Catch winners revealed in 90s.
This one's cute. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Is it a water type?
Poke catch.
I'm pretty sure I don't see it. Yeah, I don't have it.
Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers Simipour registered in Pokédex. Sunny Stitcher 1989.
Hey, Sunny.
Poke catch Great Ball. KBfibers. Poke catch
Get her, get her,
Ultra
get her.
Ball. Sunny Stitcher 1989. Hi. Tammin 0724.
Happy Wednesday.
Poke catch Netball. Mama Rita. Hi everyone.
Mama Rita, hello, hello. Catch that Pokemon. Catch it, catch it, catch it. See, we've got
Mama
1,
Rita. Poke check.
2, 3,
Pokemon
4,
community game.
5.
Mama Rita Simipour registered in Pokédex. Mama Rita. Poke catch Great Ball.
So if anybody has any gifts to give, we have enough playing.
Pokemon community game. Simipour has been caught by Tammin 0724 KBfibers.
I
Mama Rita.
did. Congrats, everybody. Oh, it's only a level 1, but you know, that's fine. It is a water type. Nice. Magnet Bomb, Whirlpool, Origin Pulse, Psybeam.
KBfibers Chan. Poke Daily. Pokemon Community Game. Visit our Discord to claim exciting rewards every day. https discord ggct3thcj.
Indeed. I don't think I've done my Poke Daily today. Thank you for the reminder. I got 2 more repeat balls and 2 heal balls. Right click, copy text, go to mine, click on Poke Community, and paste it, and enter key. There we go. Ooh. 4 cherish balls, 4 magnet balls, 2 mood mint, and 2 empty discs. Oh my goodness.
Mama Rita. Just came from urgent care, we have covered.
Oh no. No, Mama Rita. You don't want that. Get rid of it. Throw it out. I'm so sorry. Prayers. Prayers for you. I'm so sorry. Yucky. Get rid of it. Don't catch it. That's not something you want to catch.
Mama Rita. I am bad with upper pain.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate to hear that. My cough is mostly gone
Mama
now.
Rita. I know this is our first.
Ugh. I can happily say I have never had it. It's not something I want to catch. Oh my goodness. I bet the blue raspberry has all the acid in it too.
Mama Rita. We try all this years, but I think the hospital stay was the catch.
Ew, yuck. They didn't make you stay in the hospital, did they? My allergies turned into a sinus infection is what I had. That stupid nagging cough I had for quite a while. All the gunky in my throat I couldn't get out. Or if I did, it hung out for too long. I still have a little nasal congestion, but I'd rather have that than the junk in my throat.
Mama Rita. Last week
Feathers
with my
spinning
husband
around.
leg infection, we stay 4 days.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's better now. Ugh. This flat spot is annoying the heck out of me today. I don't know why. Just doesn't want to hang on to the yarn. Gets in the throat and doesn't go through right. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Hunting came home, ate some lunch. Yeah, I ate some lunch. Had a bratwurst sandwich with onion and mustard. And the leftover mac and cheese. And then I'll have the rest of the liver and onions with probably some kind of vegetable for my dinner. Alright. Right where that, you could tell where that line is right there. That's the back loops only. That's where the pocket will fold over. So the bottom of the pocket's going to be this light blue. This yarn is slightly thinner than the rest. Don't know if that's going to be a problem. Aha!
A wild roly-poly appears. Catch it using
a roly-poly? Oh, what?
KBfibers.
Oh, I have a roly-poly.
Pokemon community game. KBfibers roly-poly registered in Pokédex.
Let's throw that repeat ball out there. Since I've caught it before, repeat balls might do it again. If not, it'll count towards my misses, which I'm fine with.
Catch great ball.
I'm fine with that.
Mamarita. Poke check. Pokemon community game. Mamarita roly-poly registered in Pokédex. Nabs Chan. Poke catch premier ball. Pokemon community game. Roly-Poly has been caught by Sunny Stitcher 1989.
Congrats, Sunny. Everybody else already had it, so that counts as a miss for me. Yeah! Yeah! 3 more to go. Ba-dum. This piece of yellow faucet's getting stuck in everything.
Nabs Chan. How do you get poke gifts to send out? I can't seem to find anything about it.
How do you get them in the Poke Daily? Sometimes they just show up. You get them from your Poke Daily? It's fun to give the gifts.
Nabs Chan. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nabs Chan. I just signed up for Poke Daily today. I had no idea.
There you go. You'll get some bonus stuff every day. That will help you with your ball stock as well. Your ball stash. Pokeball collection. You'll get the different balls too. I mean, I just got magnet balls in my Poke Daily. Magnet and what else did I get? I forgot. I've already forgot. Repeat balls and heal balls is what I got. Sorry. Someone else got Cherish Ball, Magnet Ball.
I did get some nice beginner S luck and got an ultra rare drop on my first Poke Daily.
Very cool. Very cool. We have in Discord the Pokemon community game. I should rename that to just PCG. Where we've been posting what we get in our Poke Daily. Or any kind of anything we want to chat about the game. There's a channel in the Discord for that. There's a channel for that. Another hour here and I'll need to head out to the hens. As you can see, the sun is starting to go down. Kind of in the southwest. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. Yoni is having some technical difficulties here.
Mama Rita, what are you making?
I am working on couch caddies. I've got 2 more to make after this one. Then I think I will be done. I'll still need to go find some more word search games or puzzle books, as well as some mechanical pencils. But we're going to talk about that tonight in at our meeting. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, we got this, we got this, we got this. This yarn is a little thinner than I would like for this project, but I think it's far enough up off the bottom. It should be okay.
Okay, that took some doing.
Uh-oh.
Nabs Chan. Managed to post what I got in the PCG thread.
Ah, okay, there you go. Yeah, I usually copy text and paste it. Mama Vader, it's been a while. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good week. Happy Wednesday. It's opening hunting day in Michigan. So that is where the Hubs is at.
Been a while since I've been off this early from work, lol.
Oh, wow.
Mama Vader. Hiya, Mama Rita.
Takes a bit, huh? 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so this is 7. We have 10 more rows after this one. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Life is always throwing curveballs, isn't it? I have some phone calls I'll need to make tomorrow. Oh, ad break. Man. Suppose it is that time, isn't it?
Pokemon community game. A wild unknown appears. Catch it using poke catch winners revealed in 90s.
We also have a wild duck out there in the chicken area.
Mama Fader. Poke catch. Nabs Chan. Poke catch. KBfibers. Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers unknown registered in Pokédex. KBfibers. Poke catch Premier Ball.
Let's do it.
1989. Poke catch Great Ball.
Okay, sorry. It sounded like somebody pulling in my driveway. This is somebody turning around in my driveway. Someone turning around in the driveway. So there's Duck. She's come to eat and drink and clean herself, apparently.
Pokemon community game. Unknown has been caught by Mama Fader Sunny Stitcher 19.
Unknown? What? Unknown? Okay, I caught it. What is it? A psychic type. It is a mono type. It's only one. That looks weird. Play rough, heart stamp, rock climb,
there are 26 unknowns in the game.
Extrasensory. There are 26 unknowns? Oh.
Mama Rita.
Interesting.
Check. Pokemon community game. Mama Rita unknown registered in Pokédex. Mama Fader. I'm doing 8 ads, so I hope I can catch up, lol. Mama Rita. Poke catch Great Ball. Pokemon community game. Mama Rita, oops, the Pokemon already escaped.
Oops. 15 minutes. Good. 15 minutes. There'll be another one. I'm gonna mute and blow my nose.
Mama Fader. Hey Fergster. Mama Rita. Hi Fergster.
You got them both there, Fergster.
2 Mama S for 1 minute.
Yeah, 2 mamas.
Hey both mamas, lol.
2 mamas today. That's awesome. I think tomorrow will, no matter how many I have, I'm going to get back to the Nightmare Before Christmas and do 0, get 0 made. Because I wanna feel like I got a good set done. Even though I didn't do Oogie Boogie's Kids. No, lock, shock, lock, and barrel. Lock, shock, and barrel. Shock, lock, and barrel. My ear itches. Probably need to clean it. Oh wow, you got a total reset of phantom balls, frozen balls, stone balls. Wow, and you got the dough too. Nabs, that was that was a really good one.
Nabs Chan. Total beginner S luck.
That's good. It's awesome, Nabs. Thank you for sharing it in the Discord and figuring that out. If I'm on my PC, I just copy text with a right click and then paste it into my chat, my Discord. But if I'm doing it on my cell phone, I hold my finger on it to copy text and then go to my Discord and paste it. Oh, look at that wing stretch. Up and a close-up of Duck Duck. There she is. Up close. She probably just jumped up on the roof. She likes to sit up there on the roof line.
Sunny Stitcher 1989. I seem to have caught unknown egg.
Yep, you did. I caught the unknown as well.
Nabs Chan. Duck says I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Right? Isn't she cute?
Fergster. Unknown sounds like a singer or something. Sunny Stitcher 1989. I posted a chart in the Pokemon thread in Disc.
Alright. Is that the one you got? Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I got unknown A. Huh. It's like the whole alphabet. Plus exclamation point and question mark. Interesting. Had to do the alphabet Pokemon. Okay, when do the number Pokemon come out then?
Fergster. Hey, why were you not in work today? Oh, sorry, I couldn't come in. I caught unknown.
This is my work. I'm at work now. But I am working, boss. I am working. I'm working it hard. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I really shouldn't slack off on making these, so because I got 2 more to do after this one. But I really want to get to working with that glow yarn and making 0. And hubby's not here to distract me from taking a restroom break. I will need to do that. Get this row done. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, stuck on the ring again. Grrr. Alright. I'm going to take a quick restroom break. And I might as well... That's close enough to time. I might as well head out to the chickens as well. And, oh.
A wild larvista appears catch
Oh.
folk catch winners revealed in 90s.
Oh.
KBfibers. Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers larvista registered in Pokédex.
Okay. Yeah, throw that repeat ball out there then.
Repeat ball.
Alright. We'll do it. We'll do it. Good luck, everybody. I hope I miss it. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm going to go to my Be Right Back screen. You'll still see the Pokemon there. I'm going to go take care of the chickens, and I'm going to go to the restroom. Probably not in that order. I'll be right back.
Floony Floon. Poke check. Pokemon community game. Floonifloon larvista registered in Pokédex. Floony Floon. Poke catch. Pokemon community game. Larvista has been caught by KBfibers Floonifloon Fergster. Fergster. Yes.
Okay, I am back. Get my earbuds in. We had a duck return. Oh my goodness, all the things. All the things. Oh, Ferkster, you got it. Yay. I guess it counts as a miss for me. It makes me happy. Here's our line. Like, where's that line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be 11. All right, we got this. We got this. Totally got this. Hi, Miss Mia. What's you doing, baby? You done with your nap? So you had a good nap. Yeah.
I always catch the ones I don't need and miss the ones I don't have yet.
You know, I was saying that yesterday. It's about how it went for me yesterday. Hi, honey. You coming up? Let's get rid of all of Abby's crumbs here. Yeah. Because I know you won't eat them. How will you? No. Such a good girl. You napped well today. Yeah, did you have a good nap? Come on. There you go. Are you going to show your face? You going to show him your face? Up, up. Up. Oops. Oh, hold on. There we go. Get your back nails all caught in the project there. You're so dead. You're so dead. Don't want you on the table. Only half on the table. No, not all on the table. Just half on the table, sweetie. You know, Mama's pants are slippery though, huh? Yeah, Mama's pants are slippery. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do you see the ducks? Or the chickens? See all the chickens? Yeah. How's that? Is that good? Do you want a massage? Kitty massage. She sees herself on the screen. You're funny. You're funny, my baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mama's cuddle kitty. You like to cuddle. Do you like to cuddle with Mama? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are they throwing the dirt? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think. Thank you. Had all the kitty distractions. Watch being catching on everything again. What, sweetie? We just petted you. We just petted you. Oh, Duck is back. Duck is back. I don't know where she went. Probably check out the bird bath. But bird bath is empty because we get overnight freezing temperature. So it's nothing but a frozen little pond. Tis all frozen.
Navs Chan. I'm missing all the Pokemons. I'm up to 8 out of 11 misses.
Ah. You only need 11 misses? Wow. I need 16 misses. But I have 13 of the 16, so I only need a few more. Only need a few more. And I caught the last one, and I didn't need to catch the last one. That's okay. It'll be good for trade. Or sell it. Whichever. It doesn't matter. Not into stockpiling. Now hubby is back out on the hunt.
Pokemon community game. A wild giraffe egg appears. Catch it using poke catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
I know I have one of those.
Poke catch.
Get it, Nabs. Get it. I think I still have repeat balls.
Poke catch. KBfibers. Poke catch repeat ball.
Trying to use up those repeat balls. I still have one more. Miss it, miss. Oh, I caught it.
Fluid.
I wanted it to be a miss. I wanted it to be a miss, and it's not a miss. It's another catch. Okay, everything will be fine. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Fluid. Well, the repeat ball makes it more likely to catch.
Well, yeah, but I want to use up the repeat balls. I got one more. I've been missing with the repeat ball. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Pokemon community game. Giraffe egg has been caught by KBfibers.
Aw. Sorry, Nabs. You should have gotten that one too. Oh boy.
Oops, looks like I was wrong. It's 10-16 misses now.
Oh, 10 of 16? 6 more to go. I have 3 more to go on that category. I do have another premier ball. That's like a guaranteed, practically a guaranteed miss. Although I have caught with premier ball.
Nabs Chan. I threw a premier ball at the unknown missed.
See? Yup. Getting so distracted with my phone. And I am getting hungry. Another hour. Another hour and 15 minutes. But I'm getting hungry. I guess the sandwich wasn't enough, huh? I did skip breakfast because I was going out to the woods. And I prefer not to leave my bathroom scent out there. If that makes any sense. What? Mia. What? Jump up there. There you go. Good girl. Now she's gonna rub her face on a bunch of stuff. Hey, don't knock the box over. We've done that once and I had to pick up all the hats. I got them all nicely organized. Silly kitty. There you go. That a girl. Ba-dum-bum.
Stream elements. Welcome to KBfibers. I hope you enjoy the stream.
Yeah, we're just super chilled today. It's like most days, I think we're just super chilled. It's kind of tired, feeling tired. Tired but good. I don't know that I should have had this darker blue in here. It's pulling in because it's a DK weight instead of a worsted weight like the rest. I don't know why I didn't catch it. There's still quite a bit on there. I'll give it a flash of steam. It'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I'm trying to work with it loosely so it's a lot more open than the rest of this is. I don't know that it's going to be okay. It's the outside of the pocket. I don't feel like doing it over. Just gonna keep going. Have faith that things will work out.
DRGN lunatic. When that happens to me, I usually unravel to where it's still even and recrochet that part.
Well, it's not that it needs to be recrocheted, it's that this yarn is thinner than this yarn. So this yarn should have went in the DK pile and not the worsted pile. So it's kind of drawing in a little. See how it's drawing in? I don't know, maybe the camera angle isn't helping either, but it looks like I missed a stitch here. And thing is, there's still quite a bit more on this cake. Do I frog it out and cut it off and just join the green in? There is green on the other end. That would make more sense. Ah, bother. Okay. Okay, here we go. I didn't think it was a halo yarn, but apparently it has a halo to it too.
DRGN lunatic. I only know how to make balls of yarn, not yarn cakes.
I'll use a ball winder to create the cakes. And apparently this yarn also has some type of halo on it. So it's creating issues with unraveling. I'm just going to wind it back on this cake and then I'll ball it off. make it into a ball. But I need to take it off of this. Well, this isn't gonna help me at all. This is going to slow production down quite a bit. Some room with the lighter blue. So what I'll need to do is cut this knot. I'm just doing a figure 8 over my thumb and finger for a little bit. It's probably more than enough. Take it off, fold it in half. It's my beginning of a ball.
Pokemon community game.
Ah!
Surskit appears, catch it using
It looks like a spider. Surskit.
Poke check.
Surskit.
Pokemon community game. Fluniflun Surskit registered in Pokédex. KBfibers. Poke check. Pokemon community game.
Alright.
KBfibers Surskit registered in Pokédex.
Forgot to bring the frog out when we frogged out. Ooh, cherish ball. How fancy.
Nabs Chan. Poke catch premier ball.
Nice.
KBfibers. Poke Shop Great Ball 10. Pokemon community game. KBfibers purchase successful.
Yay.
Nabs Chan. ROFL 1116.
You missed it, huh? I don't know if I caught it or missed it. I'm gonna go look. Go look.
Pokemon community
I caught
game.
it.
Surskit has been caught by KBfibers.
Why was I the only one?
Fluid. Because we need misses.
Well, I guess I should have thrown a magnet ball at it. That would surely miss, considering it's a bug and water type. But it'd be a waste of a magnet ball. Didn't mention how tired I am. I think it's gonna be an early bedtime. I got up too early. I was in my tree stand before 6:30 this morning. Why did we have to fall back an hour? Jesus, this is quite the ball. Oh, there's the knot. That's what I was waiting for. That was quite the ball. Oh my goodness. .27 ounces, 36 grams. All right. Let's knot these together now. Okay. Now we're not as far as we once were, but it's okay. The knot is gone. Now it shouldn't draw in as much because this is the same thickness as the blue. I'll have to think of something else with that yarn. I think the chickens forgot how to be a chicken. Alrighty then. It'll be fine. Ring's always in the way. Maybe because my hands are on the cooler side of comfortable, so the ring fits a little more loosely than normal, but not loose enough that to where it'll go past the knuckle. Welcome back from ads. If you were in the ads, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pokemon should be showing up here in a minute. Gets myself ready. See what other Pokeballs I got. I have Fast, Feather Frozen, Great Heal, Heavy Luxury. I still have Nest Balls, Night, Poke Premier, Repeat, and Stone and Ultra. Oh, sorry, now's the ad break. 3 minutes of ads.
Pokemon community game. A wild tyrant appears. Catch it using Poke Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
What exactly is a tyrant?
Poke check. Pokemon community game. Fluniflun tyrant registered in Pokédex. KBfibers. Poke check. Fluniflun. Poke Catch. Cherish ball. Pokemon community game.
Gonna use my last repeat
KBfibers
ball.
tyrant registered in Pokédex. Nabs Chan. Poke Catch. Fluniflun.
T-Rex? Is it really? Oh, I see it now.
KBfibers. Poke Catch. Repeat ball.
Now that you say T-Rex, yeah, I see it now.
Catch.
I missed it. So 2 more misses for me. 2 more misses. And I will have all the misses I need to have.
Pokemon community game. Tyrant has been caught by Nabs Chan Fluniflun.
Congrats. Whoop whoop. See, I missed with the repeat ball. That was my last repeat ball, so I'm done with repeat balls.
Fluniflun. I wanted a miss.
I know, right? So Feather Ball is for catching light, very light Pokemon. Very light. I have like 11 Feather Balls. It's just ridiculous. Heal Ball. Base stat of a 100 or higher. The stone ball is just pretty. I like the gray with the different colors in the middle. Or coming out of the middle. That's a pretty Pokeball. think I'm ready to be like Mia. I am ready for a nap. Or walk or something.
Fergster. Sleepy.
Yes, I'm sleepy. I am sleepy, tired monster. Or just maybe just knowing that the kitties are napping makes me feel like I need to nap too. It's normal for the kitties. I need to vacuum my floors. I need to sweep and mop. I need to get the dusting done. These things were neglected last week too. Oops. But hey, dishes and laundry were cut up on Monday. I did dishes yesterday too. It's just my lunch dishes are the only thing that's dirty, which isn't much. And I'll probably finish off the liver and onions, so that'll create another dish. And whatever pot I use for vegetables. Or I could use the steamer. I might just use the steamer. Sounds good. Just toss it in the steamer. Maybe I'll do some stretching.
Stream elements. Welcome to KBfibers. I hope you enjoy the stream.
Stretching the fingers. Back and then down. Back, down. Whew. Bum, bum, bum. That makes a tight stitch. See if we can get the nut to go in there. There we go. That's more like it.
Pokemon community game. Pyro appears catching using Poke Catch winners revealed in 90s.
That one looks pretty special.
KBfibers. Poke check. Pokemon community game. KBfibers Pyro are registered in Pokédex. Mamarita. Poke check. Pokemon community game. Mamarita Pyro are registered in Pokédex. KBfibers. Poke Catch Heal Ball. Mamarita. Poke Catch Great Ball.
I've yet to catch anything with a heal ball. I only need one more miss.
Mamarita. I feel miserable.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I wish I could bring you chicken soup and make it better, but I can't.
Pokemon community game. Pyroar escaped, no one caught it. Mamarita.
Guess that's a hard one to catch. Aww. I would do that for anybody. If I knew, if only I knew. We're listening to the chill piano today. I don't know if we want to switch it up. Maybe do lo-fi tomorrow. It's 10, 7 more rows. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Exotic Kitty 3.
Hello. Welcome in. Getting that froggy back. Thought we were done with the frog. Apparently it's coming back. Or maybe it was that strawberry banana body armor drink stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Kitty has come to drink out of the chicken's water. Interesting, considering there is some apple cider vinegar in there. Must be very thirsty to drink that. Duck's been drinking out of it. There wasn't that much left in that container. It does get frozen overnight.
Exotic Kitty 3. I just finished cleaning up the house a little bit, woke up late again. I kept passing out like 3 times when I was in bed. Clark brought me coffee and I'd drink it and pass out again, haha, and it's our first snowfall technically too, so maybe that's why I was cozy in bed. Also had a headache all day yesterday, but not today, thankfully. Now finally sitting down to work on stuff for a bit.
You just wore yourself out. My goodness. Yarnia, hello. I saw you kind of lost it there for a bit. Are you back in your stream? Is your stream back?
Exotic Kitty 3.
Oh, maybe I should put more water in it.
The coughs too can be tiring, I suppose, and just the stress for holiday gifts can get to me sometimes.
Oh yeah. I know, right? Hubby just told me he wanted a gray sweater. He's like, remember I told you I wanted that gray sweater? And I'm like, no, I don't remember. I don't have enough gray yarn to do a sweater. I don't think I have a sweater quantity of gray yarn. So, I have some of that Red Heart. What is that? Heat something. It's like I don't know. Heat Wave. That's what it was called. Heat Wave yarn. I got 2 skeins of that of gray, but that's not enough for a sweater. A man's sweater. So yeah, I ordered the yarn. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
To start one for my brother, but I am worried. I hope it will fit properly. The beginning of the pattern confused me a tad already too.
Oh no.
I know, but I also don't think I know what they mean. Haha.
Oh no. Which pattern are you doing?
Exotic Kitty 3. Can I show you what it says?
Sure. The pattern I'm going to do for my hubby is called, I think Hot Toddy? Hot Toddy Hoodie. This one here is what I'll be doing for hubby once the yarn gets here. It may or may not get done before Christmas. I don't know. I still have that infinity cowl I'll be doing for my mother-in-law, so I need to get that done too. But this takes precedence.
Row 1 Rs K 02020202P2K2 rep from to last 202022020STSP20202020, so I feel like for some sizes it says to knit either 0 or 2, right, but then it says P2K2 repeat, so I got confused, lol.
Yeah, depending on what size you're doing, right? It's got some extra things going on there.
Exotic Kitty 3. So why does it just say 0 or 2?
It depends on the size.
I'm working a large, I think so.
Does it go small, medium, large, or does it go like extra small, small, medium, large? Okay, so then you don't do the knit stitch. You just do purl 2, knit 2 to the last 2 stitches. Well, to the last however many it says.
Exotic Kitty 3. So I start off with just the basic P2K2.
Yes. Yes.
Exotic Kitty 3. Okay.
It's weird that it starts with a pearl. Usually it's knit to pearl too, but I suppose it doesn't matter. It depends on where those pearls end up, I suppose.
Exotic Kitty 3.
Or where it goes from there.
So technically the first one that said K0 is saying don't knit the first stitch.
Yeah, knit 0. Yep. Pretty much. I know. I don't know why some patterns... See, I haven't even looked at... I haven't even looked at the pattern. Other than how much yardage I needed.
Hello all.
Hey! Hula Yarnaholic. Yarnaholic, hello. How are you doing today? So you need size 9 and size 8. Stitch marker, darning needle.
That way, haha, makes my brain melt for no reason, haha.
Right?
Pokemon community game. A wild Porygon appears. Catch it using code catch winners revealed in 90s.
Abby's ready.
KBfibers. Poke check. Exotic Kitty 3.
Is this a light one?
To find a pattern for my dad, I wanted to do a basic cardigan with worst weight. Do you by change have any pattern ideas?
Oh.
Community game. KBfibers Porygon registered in Pokédex. Muta Yarnoholic. Doing good.
Is this a light Pokemon? Do I want to use the feather ball?
Exotic Kitty 3. I have 2
Frozen ball.
pound of love yarn. Muta Yarnoholic. Poke check. Pokemon community game.
Yarn. Premier yarn. Okay, yeah, that works.
Exotic Kitty 3. Poke catch.
Premier ball.
Yarnoholic. Poke catch.
Ay, ay, ay.
Exotic Kitty 3.
Okay.
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Poke catch premier yarn.
Yeah, I said yarn instead of ball. Okay, you need to find a pattern for your dad. You wanted to do a basic cardigan with worsted weight.
Poke catch premier ball. Pokemon community game.
Oh.
Porygon has been caught by Exotic Kitty 3 KBfibers. Exotic Kitty 3. Whoop whoop.
Did Filoni leave? She want like a worsted weight cardigan, but you wanted it to be a basic type of cardigan for, you know, a guy, a man.
Exotic Kitty 3. Yeah.
Okay, you be knitting it.
And he's 2XL, I think.
Hi, Abby.
Exotic Kitty 3.
Hi,
I
Abby.
found ones that were only up to large on Ravelry.
Huh.
Exotic Kitty 3. Unless I didn't look well, haha. Muta Yarnoholic. Exotic Kitty 3, are you looking for a vintage pattern?
No, she's just looking. It doesn't have to be vintage. She's just looking for a men's sweater or cardigan. Do you know the chest size?
Exotic Kitty 3. There is one that's from drops maybe, but I'd have to look at detail. Exotic Kitty 3. No. Muta Yarnoholic. Oh okay. Exotic Kitty 3. All I know is 2XL haha.
2XL.
3. Yeah, just something easy to make. Muta Yarnoholic hehe.
Large, extra large, double X. So it'd be double X. Found this one here in Ravelry.
Exotic Kitty 3. Kind of like a house cardigan. I don't know if he would really wear it out unless it was at office, but yeah, at home pretty much.
Yeah.
Exotic Kitty 3.
This one looks comfy.
Exotic Kitty 3. Can you send me that link to view?
Sure. It's worsted weight.
Exotic Kitty 3. Has pockets or just that one person wore pockets?
I don't think it has. Yeah, you can put pockets on it. There's one picture of the green one that has pockets. The other ones didn't have pockets.
Exotic Kitty 3. Yeah, I suppose wouldn't be too hard to add M.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to add pockets if you wanted pockets. It's just a little, extra square piece of fabric. It's not a free pattern, but I don't think it's that expensive either. It's $9.
Exotic Kitty 3. Thank you. Exotic Kitty 3. Oh, that's probably why I didn't see it, as my search tends to be left on the free pattern thingy, but that's no problem though.
Yeah, I usually look at the free stuff
Stream
too.
Elements. Welcome to KBfibers. I hope you enjoy the stream.
Wait, worsted. You could even do the dad's cardigan and just not do the cables. That's a free pattern. But it only goes to 1XL. Like I said, you need the 2XL.
Exotic Kitty 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Your Inspirations has a nice one that's also free. It goes up to a 5XL worsted weight. Has a zipper though, but you can always eliminate the zipper and just do a little button band or leave it so it's open. I sent you that too, a link to that. If you're looking for a free option, there's one.
Kitty 3. I never done zippers before. I suppose I'd have to figure out how to avoid and change that section up.
Well, you can just hand sew the zipper in. It's got to be a specific zipper though. It's got to open at the bottom, and not all zippers do that. So you need a coat style. Or you can just eliminate it and just do, you know, pick up your stitches up and around and do a thin band around, or thin band up the sides. Wouldn't be that hard to do that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Or just an I-cord. Put an I-cord edge around it. Looks like Kitty's looking for more water, and there isn't any more water in that container. I could take a bucket of water out there and pour it in there. If anything else, I can always dump it into the or put it in the bathtub to thaw out. Hi, sweetie. What's up, Miss Abby Abby? Yeah? Oh my goodness, honey. Really? It is almost time. Yeah, let me finish this row, okay? And then we'll raid out. Yeah, I know. Hi. We'll raid out and have dinner.
Exotic Kitty 3. Thank you for helping me.
You're very welcome. I hope you figure out which one you like. I mean, just even if you did like the brick sweater and just opened it up the middle, did it back and forth instead of in the round, I'm sure you can figure out how to do that. Abby, stop. My goodness, I know it's time, sweetie. I know. I just finished the row, okay? Let me put a tag on here so I can keep my place. Actually, I probably should have used the other tags. Abby, one of these here. JF, Abby, this one here, H, because I'm using the H hook. Stop. Oh my gosh. It's the end of the kitty world. We're being super whiny butt. Oh, Chicken Cam has also changed to night vision. So there you go. I like these tags. A friend sent these to me.
Exotic Kitty 3. I also Jason found
They
one that looked like two colors, but I could honestly
open up
just
nice.
avoid the second color and keep working it, I suppose, too, if it works out with my yarn amount too. But yet anyways,
Yep.
I have to pick and choose and see what works with my stuff too. Have
Yeah.
Exotic Kitty 3.
This is true. Yeah, I like them. They keep your place, and you won't forget what size hook you were using with it. Fantastic. All right. Miss Abby insists that it's time. Let's go to my ending screen here.
Good idea.
Yeah, it is a fantastic idea. I've seen it done in different ways, and I don't think we've rated Zekelia lately, so let's rate her. I know, Abby. I know, Abby. I know. I have no idea what she's doing. Can we finish the pumpkin spice latte gnome? Coffee furls music pattern. I don't know. Oh, she was looking at something somebody else was doing. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Control C. Raid. Control V. We're gonna turn the music off. We're gonna turn our chat bot off so we can do the raid call. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Appreciate that so much. I can't even tell you how much. Thank you. We had a lot of follows yesterday. When I rated Moko Maid, Moko Maid did follow my channel, and so did Moko Mod. Uh-oh. We have a Pokemon. Do we want to try to catch it really quick? Oh my goodness. Do we want to catch it really quick? Now's your chance. Yeah, 1K. We hit 1K. Oh my gosh. Yes, we did. We did a special giveaway at the end of last month. So for Halloween, we did 2 giveaways. You backed out by accident and have an ad. Oh no. Oh no. You're back. There you go. We're trying to catch this last Pokemon before we... 9 seconds. 8, 0. Good luck. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.